they're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight end left. We got three, fellas, we got three. Right here, guys. Fight 51, Mike 51. No,
they'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 8.
12X. Watch the run. Hey, alert 3, alert. Hey, kill.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Watch out. I got you. Gun. 19. You don't want the
Out of the gun, Brissett. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The give to Taylor. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 ending.
Makes the score Colts 7, Packers nothing. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
46 to Mike, 46.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Hey, you block over here. Block the screen. Mike 46. Mike 46. Hey, watch your line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, kill. Where's the mic? Man out. For 19. Good. You better bring.
Brissett. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's brought down. Taylor. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
Kill. Bang. Mike 51.
Brissett. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Working from the gun. Rodgers throwing the out route and complete. That's Austin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And a Packer
shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Packers.
On first down, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun to give to Jones. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mike 29. I'm coming. You done? 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Ready?
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Big stop. Scan 300. Scan 300. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
From the gun, Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
44 is the Mike. All day, dog. 44 is the Mike. 44. 19. Good trash.
Brissett to throw on first. He completes this one to Mack. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Taylor. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Brissett. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Charles, there's something special about those big D linemen bringing it in off the tip there. Really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you get a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
29 is the Mike. 30. You must be drunk. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Bound to lose 1.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold?
Yeah, baby.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On first down, it's Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the Colts' 21-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The extra point is good.
And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. What's hey, kill. Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Check. He's coming.
They'll run with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Hey, watch the ball.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts
It's a loss of
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
The 42-yard line.
2nd and 11 now.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Nineteen. 13. Shit. Hey, kill. 31, go.
Here's Taylor. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he'll find Pittman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big. They got it done right before the half ended.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indiana.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch out, watch out. Tight end right. Hey, 4 down.
Now Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Second and 14.
Back one. Here we go. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. Got to do better.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And a Packer 1st down.